They said to me, a medic in the Australian Navy who says he gets his kicks out of riding bulls got a lot more than he bargained for. Not only did he fall off the bucking bull, but he was picked up by the bull's horns and hurled high into the air. We're going to hear from the would-be cowboy in just a few minutes.
High in the air, that's an understatement,
Yeah,
right? I mean, he was...
Woo! He really did. This is great footage.
On FAA radar.
But as Lynn Berman would say, nobody got hurt. It's
Not
amazing
badly,
footage.
at least.
Yeah, exactly. Slightly.
Rib.
You're
Yeah.
right. Slightly hurt. Anyway, lots to get to, but first, Ann Curry has the morning's news headlines. Ann, good morning.
Good morning to you, Katie.
Floyd says he gets his thrills from riding bulls at rodeos. But it was a Brahma bull named Viking who got the last laugh on Saturday in Cranbourne, Australia, when it tossed the novice rider 25 feet in the air. A little beat up, but no worse for the wear and tear. Michael Floyd is in Melbourne, Australia this morning. Michael, good morning to you.
Busy signal now.
Can you hear me, Michael? Michael, can you hear me? We're trying to reach Melbourne, Australia. All right, we're going to go to a commercial. We'll try and reestablish communications with Michael in just a moment. We're back right after this.
In the beautiful rainforest
In Australia, where Michael Floyd is recovering from a rather rough ride on a Brahma bull. Michael, good morning to you. How you feeling?
Not too bad, thanks, Matt. Yourself?
I'm all right, thank you. Let's talk about what happened over the weekend. You obviously had heard that this bull, Viking, had never been ridden for the full 8 seconds. So what were you thinking when you drew this bull in the rodeo?
Some of the stuff I was thinking I actually can't say on air, but it took me about 7 or 8 minutes that they don't show on the footage on the news to actually get on his back in the chutes. I actually got pulled off him twice in the chutes with him rearing up in the chute.
So once they open the door, we're going to show this footage again. Try and take me through this ride, albeit this short ride. Tell me what happened.
Yep. Basically pulled the gate chute open. I couldn't get my left leg down in the chute. He's bucked out hard to the left, which unsettled my right leg, threw me off on the wrong side for my hand, got me hung up for that split second. The first knock he did on me was the one that actually broke my rib. Saw him coming, rolled over and tried to get some air between myself and the ground, and next thing I know I'm looking down at the numbers on the top of the chute.
So you broke your rib falling off the first time. You actually did see the bull charging you for that second go-round?
Yes.
Yes,
that's why I remembered. Sorry?
What were you thinking when you saw this huge Brahma bull charging you and you know you've got a broken rib and you're lying there kind of defenseless on the ground?
I tried to roll over and get some air between myself and the ground because I'd remembered years ago a friend had said to me, if you have them coming at you, don't stay lying flat on the ground because they'll actually go at you and get you or push you into the ground. So get something underneath you so you can get on top of them and hopefully just get a ride that I got.
You must have felt like an astronaut. How much of the little trip in the air do you remember?
I remember basically seeing the bull come along and next thing I know he's got me hooked and I'm looking down on the top of the numbers on the chute thinking this is really going to hurt.
You landed at the feet of one of the rodeo clowns. What type of injuries did you suffer from the second fall? I know you didn't even go to the hospital, did you?
No. The second fall actually didn't do anything and didn't hurt at all. He hooked me between my legs and I got a free ride off him, landing on the ground. He actually had a second swipe at me in the air when I was coming back down. When you watch the footage, you can see him actually move in on me again, and he got my legs the second time, which actually spun me, so I landed on my side on the ground. And that part of it didn't hurt at all. It was just the rib from the initial hit that had knocked all the wind out of me.
Michael, real quickly, are you going to ride a bull again? Especially, would you ever ride Viking again?
Oh, yes, I'm itching to have another shot at him. And I'm riding again, actually, on March the 3rd. I'm getting a bull armour vest from Brad Scott, an Australian champion. He's sending it down to me, and I'll ride with that.
Well, good luck to you. If you ride Viking again, not to be rude or anything, but my money's on Viking. Good luck to you, Michael Floyd.
Thank you very much.
All right, you take care.
Thank you.
It's 7:41 up next. Should babies be allowed in the workplace? Still to come on this Thursday morning, Oscar-nominated actor Ed Harris talks about his new film, Polly.